Are you involved in offline marketing? Are you involved in wanting to help local small businesses generate more revenue and also generate more profits by leveraging the power of the internet and any other methods that you may know of that you know can definitely help these people? Do you consider yourself to be an offline marketer? Well, if you do, you want to listen very, very carefully to what I'm about to say. Offline marketing has degenerated into what internet marketing is nowadays, whereby people tell you that they have the magic button, they have the silver bullet, or they have the easy button that's going to allow you to generate millions overnight simply by doing, well, practically nothing. There are so many products, there's so many methods and so-called systems out there that just do not work. Now, there are many forums as well that perpetuate this nonsense, and it's time that we actually discovered the truth about offline marketing. You see, here's the truth. If you want to be successful working with local small businesses, helping them with their marketing, helping them with their sales, maybe it's tweaking their systems that they have right now, it's possible for you to do that. So the bottom line is you can be successful working with local offline businesses, as we internet marketers like to call them. It's very, very possible. And if you've struggled to be successful up until this point in time, because I know that many people that watch this video or listen to this audio will have been out there struggling for maybe 3 months, maybe you've been struggling for 6 months, maybe it's 9 months, a year, maybe 18 months, maybe 2 years, you've been struggling to really get into this offline marketing thing and make predictable income, generate predictable revenue and also profits for your efforts, for your knowledge, for your talents, and for your skills. Well, if that's been your case, it's not really something that you've been doing or you haven't been doing. Because when you look at all the misinformation that's out there, all the cheap products, a product that promises to show you how to make 6 figures, and how much is it being sold for, how much is it being offered to you for maybe something like $6.95. I mean, you don't even have your thinking cap on to know that that is an outright scam. All it is, and this is the naked truth, is that people have sat down, they've either looked at something that someone else has put out there and they've basically rehashed it, or even worse than that, they've sat down and thought of something that sounds like a good idea and they've pulled it together. And here's the funny thing, when they offer it to you so that you can suspend your better judgment, the words you normally see are, "This is a no-brainer." Well, what that means is code language for don't even think about this. Suspend your better judgment and just buy my cheap product. Now, if you don't believe me, look at the number of products that you have on your hard drive that you have purchased that you don't even know where they are. And so when you see another product, you begin to think, I think I've got this, or maybe I haven't got it, but because the price is there's a phrase that's used for it. It's one that you don't even have to think before you do it. It's not a no-brainer. It's an impulse buy. That's the word I was looking for. Because it's an impulse buy, you end up buying it. But what happens to that? If it contains a gazillion videos, you watch the first few and then you put it aside. And what really is going on is there's something at the back of your mind that's warning you that this method, as good as it sounds, isn't really going to work. And that's the truth about why when you buy these products you don't actually get to use them. You have something in your brain which is called the broca, B-R-O-C-A, that sort of filters. It's basically your BS meter, and I'm not making that word up. The broca, it is something in your brain. You can check it up on the internet, but in marketing terms it's your BS meter. Okay, so it filters out those things, even though they may get in initially and you may whip out your credit card and buy them, but it doesn't let it get through. And it's just not right, okay? There are people out there to take your money, to take my money, and we just have to put a stop to this. Now, if you don't know me, I urge you to go over to instantofflineguru.com and get the whole series about the naked truth about offline marketing consulting. Yes, I have many products out there. I've had many lists, but when you get to this site, you'll find out the reason why I decided to start this Naked Truth series. It's because I'm fed up of all the lies. I'm fed up of the misinformation. I'm fed up of the half-truths. that are being fed to people just like you who just want to make a living, a decent living, and make money, of course, working with local businesses. There are many people that I've helped that have, they wanted to do this part-time. Some people want to leave their jobs and, have a better life for themselves and their loved ones, and it's all possible. But you've got to stop falling prey to these scammers who now have taken their focus off of internet marketing, and they're now focusing on you as someone who's in the offline marketing gold rush. And now, go over to Instant Offline Guru right now and see, the revelations that are there. They're pretty eye-opening. Just go over there and you'll agree with me, just like the many people who have taken the time to leave comments, that it's time for the naked truth to be spread. Okay, this is Bio here from InstantOfflineGuru.com, and I look forward to helping you achieve your goals through whatever it is that you're doing right now as a potential or an existing offline marketer. And oh, by the way, you have nothing to buy from me. I have nothing to sell you. Let's just get that out of the way. I have nothing to sell you. This is not a scheme for you to join my list. And as you'll hear within the program, I actually mentioned that you shouldn't even consider joining my list unless you want to know what works and you're ready to face the truth that it's not more and more products that's going to make you successful as an offline marketing consultant. So that's all I have to say right now. If you've been struggling to get going, or if you've been out there but things just haven't worked for you, it's for a reason. Okay, so I urge you to take advantage of what I'm sharing and what others are sharing through this Naked Truth series. I'll see you on the inside.